Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to provide this masterclass just for you. So today I'm going to be discussing how to convert a high ticket client in your DMs, because as social media managers, we obviously want the clients that are going to be paying thousands of pounds for our services, but there's a strategy that we need to follow and I'm going to reveal all. So before we kick off, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can learn more from me as a social media manager, and make sure you press like if you want more videos like this. But with that being said, let's go. Okay, first things first. So a client has come to you and has been saying, "Hi, I'm really interested in your services." The first thing we do not do is, of course, here are all my services, here are all my prices. That's it. That is the worst thing you can do, because you're not creating a connection with that client and you're literally telling them to go, like, goodbye, I'm not interested in you. Because if someone was to send you your prices straight away, you'd read them. If they're not the prices you thought, you'd go away. Whereas if we create a connection, we get to know them, we can then provide the prices that are going to suit that business and more likely convert. When a client inquires, you want to create a personalized experience with them in the DMs. Now, I'm not talking about what did you do last night, what did you have for tea, how's your dog. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about get to know their business first. So when that client comes to you and is like, "Hi, really interested in your services," we are going to be really excited. We're going to really welcome them into our DMs and be like, "Hi, I would love to help your business. But first, I'd love to see if we would be a good fit," because at the end of the day, they're going to be working with you as well. It's not just them seeing if they're a good fit. We want to make sure they're going to be the client for us. "Hi, I would really love to help your business. Beforehand, I'd like to see if we're a really good fit. What are you currently struggling with on social media?" Because that client will be coming to you because they're struggling with something. So let's find that out straight away, because we can then use that information to personalize our proposal and our prices to their struggle. Okay, so the most common struggle that we get is either low engagement, not getting any bookings, nobody is interested in their social media. Whatever pain point or struggle they give you, we're going to use to our advantage, and we're going to personalize our package to that. Okay? We basically want the business to admit to their problems. So, like I said, just going straight in with the packages and prices, we're not getting to know what they're actually struggling with, because it might simply just be they need a strategy. And so then we can offer them a strategy call and we can go through that. Whereas sometimes it might be they've just given up with social media and they just can't be bothered with it. And that's then the opportunity for us to jump in and give them a social media management package. So can you see how just that, by that first conversation, we're already creating a connection with that business, because we're getting to know them, not just straight away selling to them and hoping for the best. So once they tell you their struggles, we're then going to find out their business goals, because at the end of the day, we want to help them achieve them as much as we possibly can. And if we tell a business, actually, yes, we can do this, this and that to achieve that goal that you want, they're going to grab you up. So by doing that, we've got a better conversion rate. Okay, so learn about their struggles. They're going to tell us their goals. Their goals tend to be fully booked. They want to hit a certain figure each month, and they want a certain amount of clients each month. We can then go back to them and tell them about a client experience we've had where we've helped a client achieve a similar goal. So if their goal is to be fully booked, you can say, "I can completely understand your struggle. My client came to me with the exact same problem. We did this, that, and that, and now they are fully booked 3 months in advance." You're then selling that experience to them before even sending the proposal. And I mean, anybody would be like, "Oh my goodness, this person can solve my problems. Obviously, I'm going to work with them." So that's the psychology we want our potential clients to be thinking when they're DMing us. So once you've identified their needs, it is then time to give them the offer. This is where you'll present your prices and services and what you feel is best for them. My number one top tip is be as clear and as transparent as you possibly can within this proposal, because there's clients out there that will use your words against you and be like, you stated we'll be doing this, you stated we'll achieve this. Just be as clear and as transparent as you possibly can so you can avoid that. So for example, don't guarantee that they're going to get 1,000 followers within a month. If you achieve that, brilliant, that's like a plus, but don't guarantee it, because the client will be holding on to that and use it against you at any point. We don't want that, I promise, we do not want that. So within the prices and the packages, give them a brief overview of the work we'll be doing, how the offer will work, and what they can expect from us. So if we only communicate Monday to Friday 9 till 5, say that. If they get a referral bonus, say that. Like, outline everything you possibly can. Now, the way that I send proposals, I actually send them through Notion. So I create a whole document outlining exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, I've spoke about this before, but we do not just say 5 posts a week. High ticket clients don't care how many posts you're going to be doing each week. They want to know what the outcome of the post is going to be. So instead of 5 posts a week, we're going to be saying we'll be doing daily posts that will be reaching your ideal audience and converting them into paying customers. How much better does that sound? I mean, I've even convinced myself that I need myself at this point. But we're going to go into detail about everything we're going to be offering, what they can expect, so that they're not then signing up and not knowing what's going to happen. We want them to know it all prior to signing up. So within my proposals on Notion, I actually show them what the content calendar will look like, what their client portal will look like, anything that they can visualize and think, oh, so this is what it looks like to work with Social Moody. They'll know straight away, nothing is unexpected. And I mean, if they don't like the content calendar, then they can either say, oh, I'm actually not too sure about that, and we can discuss it. But it's there, they know about it. Now, you've outlined everything you're going to do for them, how it's going to work, how you work, how you're going to be working together. And then this is the difficult part. It's talking about the investment. Now, this always scares me because it's obviously like the breaking point of whether the client's going to go with you or not. You would have already gathered a feeling of what the client is like. So if they state that they're a small business, you're not going to be able to charge them £1,000. If they state that they have a team, they just want to give the social media to somebody else, ding, 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 we have a potential high ticket client, okay? Now, if you give out your prices and the client says no, do not get disheartened. Number one, it can be discussed. So whether we give them a smaller package to start off with, we get them the results and they upgrade. Number two, they may think about it over time and think, actually, no, we really need to invest in our social media. We're going to do it. I wouldn't immediately spend £1,000 without thinking about it. So that goes the same for high ticket clients. And number three, if they're point blank like, no, we cannot afford this is not our budget, that client is not for you and they don't see your worth. So that's what can happen if they say no to your prices. We would have already above talked about everything that's going to be included in the price. Now, if you're giving them something such as like a page audit, I'd state how much that is valued at. So I state like £299, you're getting this included. Monthly calls, monthly catch-ups, anything like that, state them. Go into as much detail as you possibly can, because then they'll understand the reflection of the price. Everything I've just spoke about is going to give that client confidence in the investment, but also give them space whether they need to ask any questions. If they feel like anything's missing, state that they can ask anything. Like, don't be like, this is it, there's no adjustments, you can have it or not. I always like to, if somebody doesn't want if somebody doesn't want a lot of engagement because they've already got somebody in their team doing that, fair enough, we'll take that out, I'll knock it off. I'm very lenient, probably too lenient sometimes, but I think that's why people feel like I'm approachable, because I'll work with them. And for all of this to support you getting to your goal, this is the X investment. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you convert a high ticket client, because we're not just simply sending them our services and our prices, we're diving deep into what they actually want. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this month's lesson. If you want to learn more things about social media management, make sure you follow and subscribe and like and rate everything that you need to do. I will see you all super soon for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.